Hello everyone. Okay, this video, I feel that I have to do this now because obviously the last 3 videos that I've done, the review of Harvest and the 2-parter of I'm not against Chloe's, I've had some interesting feedback from a lot of you guys, and I have to say that it's now made me realise that the way that I've behaved in my reviews of late, especially in season 10 so far, has indeed, yes, come across aggressive, and it's become, I've become very negative. I guess I've become negative in the sense that when I've done my reviews in the past, I know that people have enjoyed the optimism that I've given, different perspective, the different outlook, and I know that that's what you guys miss, and I have to admit that I miss doing that as well. I mean, season 9, for example, when Saviour came out, I was over the moon with how awesome that episode was. Saviour made me realise that season 9 was going to be absolutely epic, and we still agree that season 9 is the best season that has happened on Smallville so far. But then I guess when episodes like Escape was aired, that's when I started to think to myself, what is going on? Why are we now getting all this shipper related episodes that center around Lois and Clark, when really what we want to see is Clark emerging as the hero that we all know. And it's like, now we're in season 10. I know we've already had 6 episodes, and it still feels a bit slow to take off, kind of thing. Yes, I know that I complain that we've only seen Darkseid about 5 minutes, and I have to give props to Bizarro Pat345, who did a video response to one of the videos just now, and he was spot on with his comments, and that when he first saw my reviews, he's been watching my reviews since 2008 as well. When he first saw it, he loved what I was doing. He loved my optimism, the way that I came across, how I was so full of praise of the episode. Yes, there were still certain things I wasn't happy about. I mean, hell, when people were whinging about Lana, I was defending Lana. When people whinged about Chloe, I defended Chloe. So I've got to now look back and say to myself, well, hang on, that's what I was like, and why can't I be like that anymore? And I guess it's because that since I've been on Twitter as well, certain people that I've followed who I no longer follow now, have sort of opened my eyes to say, when I've seen their tweets, the whole Chloe's this, Chloe's that, Klarna this, Klarna that, Clolly this, Clolly that, and I was like, seriously, is that the reason that you guys watch the show? Have you forgotten the real basis of what the show is about? And that I guess is where it came from, And then when, obviously, as I say, from Escape, and I was like, is this what we're going to be getting? And then when at Comic-Con they announced that there's going to be big Chloe's moments, at least in each episode, and I'm thinking, oh god, it's going to be like Klarna all over again. There's going to be that trust issue. Then obviously at the end of Salvation, Lois clocks on that Clark is the Blur and all that sort of stuff. Then in Isis, he reveals that he is the Blur. But then what happens at the beginning of Harvest was that they're talking about him being Kryptonian, and yet during the big reveal in Isis, we still didn't, we did not see that Clark eventually tells Lois that he was from Krypton. So things like that, all the off-screenville stuff, this is where plot holes come in. Continuity is just not in the right manner. It's not consistent. So things like that have grated on me. But the biggest one has been the whole shipper side of things. And yes, everyone's commented and said that I need to let that go, and I do need to let that go. Maybe the only place I can really vent that frustration is on Twitter, which is what I've been doing. I have been venting it on Twitter, but then I've always felt I've got to let it out again, and I think that's why I've done those 3 videos, was to just let it all out. I think that was like just me just really giving out the frustration. And thanks to one person who's actually unsubscribed by saying in their comments, and I'm going to read it out because I think it's actually it is very funny, because this person obviously knows me so well. Let me go and get it, because it made me laugh. I thought, dude, really? Okay, right. all I'm saying is that I do want to apologise for the way that I've come across lately, and I shouldn't have done it, and it was not right. But this guy, he says, I've unsubscribed from your channel and deleted you as a friend. Fair enough. Your reviews were riveting in the past, but now you have become completely disgusting. You make me sick, dude. I guess the only plausible explanation of why you are so unhappy in your life is because you haven't gotten some nookie in a while. You are disgraced to even call yourself a Superman fan. Go suck a banana, that's all you're good for. So comments like that kind of make me realise, you know, that even when I've given such good responses, reviews and whatnot, that the second I turn aggressive, people get on the defensive like that. Your last sentence, by the way, dude, go suck banana, that's all you're good for, that I'm taking as a racial comment. Okay, so if you want to behave like that, then by all means please do fuck off. Okay, and to turn around and say that the reason I'm behaving like this, that I'm unhappy in my life, is because I've not had sex in a while. Even if I haven't had sex in a while, dude, what's that to you? Okay, but I'm not going to get further into that, because again, that's me going down that road of naming and shaming and whatnot. So from now on, I'm not going to name and shame. Okay, I have even said who wrote that comment. So if you want to read the comment, then by all means please do, and whatever. But bottom line is, as of next week, things are going to change. Okay, I'm going to go back to how I was like when I first started doing reviews. Get that optimism back. Enjoy what we've got left of season 10, because it is the final season. It's going to go out with a bang. You know, as I said, I've not read spoilers regarding all the future episodes that are due to come out, so I really don't want to be spoiled. I mean, I'll still see pictures, just not web clips, or read official descriptions. I'll read casting news and I'll see the pictures. That's fine. But anything else, I'll just ignore entirely. However, that being said, as I say, you know, I want to thank Bizarro Pat 345, for example, for his video. You were spot on, dude, and yeah, I shouldn't have. You know, I need to relax. Basically, I do need to relax. But no, you know, sometimes these things have to be said, because when you've bottled it all up and you're getting shippers and certain fans left, right, and centre telling you how you should be a fan of something, then for me, I just thought that's it. I just snapped. I thought, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to tell you guys exactly how it is. You know, yeah, I know I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have, but it had to be said. Sometimes these things have to be done. You know, you flip a switch and you go berserk, and that's what I did. Okay, I didn't need to, but I did. So I'll leave it there. Let me know how you all feel. I mean, yes, I've lost probably 10 subscribers in the last couple of days. Well, since last night, but I'm okay. You know, I'm all right, and I'm hoping that from next week, you know, we can all start from afresh, and let's just look towards a positive outlook for Smallville now. I mean, the shippers can do whatever they want. I'm going to totally ignore them now. The shippers can say whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. Let them, okay? Because at the end of the day, everybody's entitled to their own opinions. Yet we need to find that common ground. So if we can find that common ground, if we can agree on certain things, then great, everybody can go home happy. So the only common ground that I can say right now is let's just enjoy what we can of what's left of Smallville. Okay, season 10, it's the final season. Let's enjoy it. Let's just enjoy it. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you. See you later.